Hello and welcome to Carlos and Lisa. I'm Lisa Remillard.
And I'm Carlos Amezcua. It's nice to have you with us. Look at us. It's like it's still summer. You've got your Aloha shirt. I got my yellow shirt. It's like feeling warm and fuzzy, and it's already fall.
I know. I'm trying to relive a summer that was for naught. That was
or
just,
not. Yeah, one
it
of
was
those
for
lost
naught.
summers.
There was nothing happening this summer.
Summer of 2020 is lost.
I'm wondering something.
What?
When compared to your phone, because we can't live without our phones these days, which would you rather give up? Phone for a month or being with your pet for a month? Or give up your phone for a month and give up being with your spouse for a month?
Oh, of course. So that was a question posed on social media. I saw that. So you want to hear some of the stats? 56% of Gen Z respondents would much rather give up sex for a month than be parted from their phones.
Also,
that's addiction, folks.
Also, 40% of people would rather be away from their dog for a month than give up their phone. This is my favorite part. Actually, dogs win over spouses too.
Yeah.
44% of people said they would rather give up their spouse for a month than their phone.
That's well, you know, that doesn't surprise me. People, look, we are all addicted to these dang machines, and they're on our hand 90% of the time while we're awake. They're either around us somewhere. We're attached to them. We're checking it constantly. You know, they have that chart that says how much time you've spent on the phone.
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed about mine. I'm embarrassed.
It's a little scary. Like my average is like 6.5 hours. Think about that. What can you do in 6.5 hours? Like watch 2 football games.
Mine's like 9.5 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah, but you do those TikToks and stuff. So you're using your phone for work. I'm using. That's a great thing to say. By the way, I'm using it for work. That's why my hours are.
Yeah, right. Like that's what I keep. Yeah, that's a ticket. That makes sense. No. It's still bad. Whichever way you cut it, it's something that wasn't in our life at this level even 5 years ago. Maybe even, certainly not 10 years ago, but maybe even 5 years ago, it wasn't at this level. But like, I find myself waking up and the first thing I do is grab the phone.
I'm sorry, I'm watching my phone. Are you talking?
Are you kidding? I'm talking. What are you doing?
I'm looking at this thing. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, the stats. Yeah. So okay. So the survey that we're talking about, which would you rather, your phone or your pet or your spouse, came from a company called Simple Texting, and they interviewed I think like 1,000 people over the entire country, and then they came up with these statistics. So,
what pleasures would you sacrifice permanently to keep your smartphone?
Wait, what?
What pleasures would you sacrifice permanently, not temporarily, permanently to keep your smartphone? The majority of males, 58%, would rather permanently give up their smartphones over giving up working out, whereas females said the opposite. Okay, I get that.
That's interesting.
Working out, that's easy. I don't have any problem with that. Oh my, I have to work out. Are you kidding?
I work out every day. Every day. So I'm interested in, I know I do it and I feel like a lot of people do it. I wonder if we could go through a challenge where like for a week, the first thing that we do is not pick up the phone. Like, can we do a challenge and see how that goes? Because I think that would be interesting.
But you and I have talked to doctors and therapists and stuff, and everyone says that this has become a major problem and a major issue in relationships, in our health, in the way our brain operates, the way we think, all the stuff that really makes up a person is affected by this device. And I think, imagine, for example, that I've always, my dream, right, to have a Unabomber cabin in the woods.
I wouldn't call it that. Maybe an isolation cabin would be a better term.
Yeah, isolation cabin. Yeah, it's probably better than Unabomber. Where no phone, I have electricity, no TV, just the birds. How long do you think before I go completely crazy?
probably a day and a half.
Yeah, then I become the Unabomber.
Carlos. No.
But I'm telling you, this is the thing. I mean, think about this. That kind of isolation used to be something people would do, get away from it all. We can't get away from anything anymore.
Yeah, we can't. And the phone has just made it so convenient now for us to always be so super connected that we're willing to give up our spouse or our pet in order to keep it. That is really an incredible study that I don't think would ever have been the case, like I said, even 10 years.
And I know, look, I'm not going to throw my kids under the bus, but they photograph every waking moment of their children.
Yeah.
I mean, it's constant. Aren't they cute? And look, I have maybe...
You're the king of photographs, though.
But I maybe have 30 seconds of film from when I was a child.
Yeah.
And, now I'm, 29 years old and I look back on those days and wonder, what was I like as a child? Well, kids today are going to have like a record. This is what I was like when I was 1 in 3 days, 1 in 6 days, 1 in...
Yeah. I'm going to throw you under the bus. It's not your kids. You also take pictures of everything.
Everything.
Everything. So
Yeah,
you also do it.
Yeah, but I like to look at what we do.
All right. We have a great show for you. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hang on a second. I'm going to take a picture of us.
No.